Hey guys, first video with the new phone, new old phone. It's the Moto G. So we'll see how it does. I don't know. We'll all learn together, right? All right, 450 Brad update. Valve shim day. See if we can get in there. See, there's your valves right there. That's what it looks like. That's what your valves are, and that little pocket in there is where you put your shims. That little pocket in there. Obviously, you want to make sure you have a rag so stuff doesn't fall. But here's how it works. Shims go in the buckets. When you hear shims under buckets, that rides on the camshaft, right? Which is then held by a cap. So think of it as working kind of like this in your head, right? Oh, and for Yamahas, don't forget your little spring. Don't forget your locator. Anyway, that's what I'm doing today. Obviously, check your shims. My math has come back to haunt me again. I ordered 6 shims. I'm not going to use any of them. I swapped everything around. I need to order 1. So I'm retarded. Don't be Kevin. So in conclusion, you're going to need some feeler gauges to check the interference fit between the cap and the camshaft. And you're going to adjust it with the shims using the calipers to measure and make sure you verify the right ones. Obviously, you don't need to torque this down, just snug, just bottomed out. But this is kind of how it works, obviously, unless you can't get to the valves unless you pull the head. So this is how you adjust the valves. If you've got something that's dramatically out of whack, you probably ought to pull the head and see what's going on. Pull the valve, see what's going on. I was able to adjust all of my valves by just moving around some shims, and it was 5/1000ths of a millimeter, 5/100ths of a millimeter is all I'm moving them. So very, very little small amounts. But if you have a big adjustment, you probably got like a tuliping valve or something. So you may need to know more. But check them with this, adjust them with this. Don't forget your springs. Assemble with Ultra Slick. Bop.